Hola YouTube and welcome back to my channel. I am your girl BeautyByLinnoria across all my social media platforms. If you would, go ahead and thumbs up this video and of course get a conversation started with me in the comment section below, and of course subscribe to my channel and share it amongst your family and friends. But as you guys already know, we're going to go ahead and be doing a look using the Jeffree Star Jawbreaker palette with what I was able to create, pulling from the different shades. I didn't want to do the same old look that I kept seeing everybody else post, and I really haven't seen anyone of deeper complexion actually playing with the actual Jawbreaker palette, so there wasn't any really reference for deeper skin tones as far as what the shadows translate to on our skin tones. I have a couple of ladies who were a little bit lighter than me playing with it, but I wanted to give you guys some options as far as playing with the actual palette. And of course, I went ahead and hauled some other things that are coming in from Beautylish, since I did go ahead and order this Jawbreaker palette from Beautylish. It is $58. You do get 24 shades, and you are able to split that up into either 2 or 3 payments, depending on how much your order totals at Beautylish. So that's a great thing you guys can do. But if you're ready to go ahead and get into this look, you already know. Let's keep watching.
You might be the one taking me home. For one thing, really do one.
Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and go over the package that came in from Beautylish with our Jeffree Star products. I love ordering from Beautylish because, of course, they give you the option to get your products now and pay for it on a 3-month basis. But of course, when you get your package from Beautylish, you'll see it was packaged in San Francisco. Crystal packed my box, and it comes like this with all the different stuff on the inside. So they really take good care of your products. When you receive your packages, they're going to be packed like this in a bag with an actual string attached to it, and all of your packages will come like this, like little drug parcels from the 70s. So they did send me this free primer from Beautylish, so that was a pretty good thing. And of course, when you get it, you'll just go ahead and take this off. Pay no attention to my ashy hands, been busy washing my hands. But these are part of the packages that I got in from Beautylish. I did go ahead and try their new skincare line, Good Molecules. I did get the overnight exfoliating treatment, and I did get the Niacinamide serum. So both of these are really supposed to help resurface and renew your skin, and also refine skin texture and minimize pores. So I'm happy that I was able to go ahead and get both of these. And the next thing that I did go ahead and get, which is the real reason why I placed my order with Beautylish, is I went ahead and got the Jeffree Star Jawbreaker palette. And it's such a pretty palette on the inside with all of these shades. It's 24 shades, 2, 4, 6. Yes, it's 24 shades. And the palette does fold completely flat. And it does come with a pretty good mirror that you guys are able to use and see. So that's a pretty amazing thing. So the eyebrows are already done. As you guys already know, my eyebrows are done with the ColourPop Brow Pencil in Ebony Jet Set Black. And I did go ahead and use my Tanya Crooks Brow Girl Powder, my Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade, the Dip Brow Gel in Granite. And I also did go ahead and clean up with the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop Concealer in Golden Honey. We're going to go ahead and get into this look and try to see what we want to do with the Jeffree Star palette. I'm going to go ahead and use my Sigma Baked Precision. I'm going to go ahead and use my Sigma Baked Precision P89 brush. And I'm going to go ahead and set down this brow bone. I'm going to go ahead into the first shade, which is Virgin. And I'm going to go ahead and mix that in with a little bit of Cone. So just a little bit of Virgin. They're super pigmented, and they actually are really great. Jeffree Star's eyeshadows are always pretty good, so I don't really ever go into it knowing that I'm going to have any problems or issues. But I did want to go ahead and just set down that brow bone just a little bit so we can go ahead and start this look out. And I did go ahead and prime my eyes using my Urban Decay Primer Potion in Original. Okay, so now that we have that down, I really want to do a really pretty color look. I'm going to go ahead and use my Equate Beauty brush, and I'm going to go ahead into the yellow shade right here, which is called Wow. And I'm going to go ahead and start that one right here in the front. And it's super pigmented. And I know you guys are going, Lynn, why does it look like a whole cocaine explosion on your face? I just went ahead and set down my actual primer. I put the Urban Decay Shadow Insurance Primer on my actual nose to help fill in pores. And I went ahead and set it down with the Pacifica Cherry powder that they have, that cherry setting powder. So it'll provide an even, smooth base for me. And right now, all I'm doing is just packing this on. And I didn't put down a light or white shadow. And on deeper skin tones, you can already see how the pigmentation is showing up. So I really do like that. And then I'll go back and I'll go ahead and blend that in. And it blends pretty easily. I'm not having any problems blending it. So that's a really great thing. And of course, it would pop more if I put it on top of a lighter base. Or if you're lighter skin tone, this will pop even better for you. The next shade I want to go into is going to be this shade right here called Suck, which is a really pretty orange. And I'm using the Juvia's Place J6 Buffer eyeshadow brush. It's a really pretty orange. And I just want to go ahead and take and put this down. So through my crease, I'll go ahead and do a coral orange and yellow. And all I'm doing is just stamping the product in, and it's literally starting to blend itself out. So I really do love that aspect of it. See how quickly and easy that just starts to blend itself out? And I'll just do small circular motions to go ahead and get the rest of it blended out. And what I'm liking so far about the Jawbreaker palette, which I didn't really think I would have any issues, is even though I didn't put down a lighter base, I'm not having a problem with these shadows actually sticking. I did not set down my primer potion, but it has been on for about 30 minutes now. But I'm not having any problems going in and blending the products, and the shades aren't getting muddy. They're blending beautifully together. So it's looking really, really pretty. I can't complain about that. Go in and put just a little bit more down. And now I'm gonna go into the shade Licorice. This shade right here, which is supposed to be kind of a matte red. And I'll go into that just a little bit. And I'm using a Luxie 209 large shader brush. It's coming across pink, but I'm gonna use that just to go ahead and deepen up this crease just a little bit. So I can get a little bit more definition with my look. And it's definitely coming across pink on the eye, even though it's supposed to be a matte red, even though that's supposed to be a matte red, and you can already see all that fallout right there that's happening. His matte shades, they're good, but they do create fallout. So that's something you guys should know, just in case you were thinking about getting this particular palette. And if that was a problem or issue for you, just something that, you know, you should know. And after I place the product down, I'll go back on with the orange one with no additional product, and I'll go ahead and blend this on through. So I'm not having any harsh lines. And then I'll go back into the yellow, and I'll put the yellow back down right here so we don't lose the intensity with the yellow. Going back into the orange and putting down just a little bit more orange right here. So I'm not using it with, I'm not losing anything as I go in and blend. And I'm trying to figure out what I want to actually put on the lid to make it pop. I don't know if I want to use that gold, this orange right here, or this pink. See, I'm not really sure what I want to put on the lid to make it pop. I think I'm going to go ahead and go that orange into the actual pink. So I'm going to go ahead and take orange juice, this shade right here. Not wetting the brush or anything, I just want to see how it goes down. That's pretty. That's super pretty. And again, I didn't have to wet the brush or anything with this. And I'm using, I'm sorry guys, I'm using, this is just a ColourPop flat brush. It is chunky, so I do have fallout, but it isn't anything that I'm freaking out about. So far, I'm loving how these shades blend and apply. And I'm gonna take it 2/3 of the way on my actual eye. And then I'm flipping over to the other side. And I'm gonna go into Cotton Candy. these shimmer shades are really, really chunky. See all of that on my brush? But all I did was put the color here. You just saw it drop. But doesn't really bother me. You can see how much it crumbles and how much fallout I have with it. But I'm not having any blending issues with the actual product. So that's something I definitely like. And as you can see, both of those shades just blend perfectly into each other. Going back in and putting a little bit more orange on top so I don't lose that intensity. And again, I haven't even wet the brush or did anything wet-wise with the actual brush. So all I'm doing is, to get the two colors to blend, I'm flipping back and forth between the orange and the pink. Okay, so that's what it's looking like so far. I want to see how these products may apply if I wet the brush a little bit. So I took a little bit of my e.l.f. Matte Fix Setting Spray. And I'm going to go ahead and go back in here and see what happens when I wet it. It gives it more of a high foil shine. That's pretty. So with all of the fallout that I received, I'll just go in and clean it up. Now I'm gonna go ahead and take my Luxie 231. This is a small tapered blending brush. And I wanna go ahead and just deepen up that outside just a little, not too much, but just a little. Right here where you see an open gap at right here in between the shades. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the shade Delicious. And I'm gonna go in here just a little bit. It's a really pretty deep navy. And I'm gonna pour that just right on in here, just a little bit. To add just a little definition to the look. Not a lot, but just a little. And I'm literally just tapping on just the smallest little bit to bring it into the pink a little bit and to send it up just a little bit. So I just wanted just a little bit of definition there. And I'll go back into the red to make sure I'm not losing the red right here at the top. And now I'm going here and do a small line. So far, this is what we're looking like. And I love it. So I'm gonna go ahead and use my NYX Matte Black Liquid Liner. And I'll go in here and do a line with it. And I like how I'm not having any problems applying eyeliner on top of that. So I definitely like that. And that's what the eyes are looking like so far. So I'm gonna go ahead and complete the rest of my face and I'll come back when I'm ready to do the under eye part. Okay guys, and this is the final look. I had to pull in one other eyeshadow palette just to really kind of make the look come together and pull together. But all I did on my bottom eyelash was I used the shade Soaked. And I went ahead and went underneath and blended that underneath with Wow from the Jeffree Star Jawbreaker palette. But I did go ahead and have to pull in the Cheers to Beauty palette by Color Rain. And what I went ahead and used was this shade right here called, get it together, Lynn. This glitter press pigment shade called Diamond Jubilee. That's what I put like right here on the inner part and blended that in. And I went ahead and put the Neon Shock Liner by LA Colors. I went ahead and put Screaming on the actual waterline. So I went ahead and completed that look. And of course, everything that I have on my face will be listed in the description bar below. But let's go ahead and zoom in so you guys can get a closer look. So this is, okay, pay no attention to the friend. Okay, today we don't have time. We're not gonna pay no attention to that. But this is the final look. And I also went ahead and this lipstick by L'Oreal was just, this liquid lipstick by L'Oreal was just a little too thin for me. So I went ahead and pulled in Miami Fever by Jeffree Cosmetics to actually line the lips. And I went ahead and filled it in with the Maybelline X Puma collaboration, the Fenty Puma collaboration. And this is in the shade Epic. So I went ahead and combined these two together to actually create the actual base of my actual lip. Now the lip gloss that I put on top, okay, I did team too much. You definitely don't have to do this much when you're going in with the lip glosses. But I went ahead and used ColourPop Ultra Satin Lip and Kitty Ponder to bring just a little bit more pink to the inside, so it fades from that orangey brown to the actual pink. And the gloss that you see on top is Jawbreaker Cosmetics in the shade Peach Tea, mixed with Pat McGrath. This is her Gold Allure Lust Lip Gloss. So I went ahead and used three glosses on top with these two as the actual base, guys. But again, everything that I have on my face will be listed in the description box. So what do you guys think about this look? Is it a look? Was this something that you thought about doing with the actual palette? Let me know, guys. Sound off in the comments below. Was there anything that with the actual look that you would have changed up, that you know you would have went a different direction with? And just so you guys know, just in case you guys ask, the lashes that I'm wearing are the Arisian lashes, and this actually doesn't say anything. I think I got this in a BoxyCharm. I want to say this may have come in one of our BoxyCharms, but these are the actual lashes that I'm actually wearing. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video and this look, you know, diving into the Jawbreaker palette. Let me know what you guys think. And of course, as always, whenever you're watching me YouTube, you know I don't care. Morning, afternoon, evening, late at night. I'm just happy that you chose to come spend some time with your girl. And as always, thank you. And until next time, bye.